Hi guys, it's Kia here from Bookkeeping Specialist. I hope you're all doing amazingly well. A lot has happened this last couple of weeks. So it's been a bit of an overwhelming time. So I hope you're all doing okay. Today we're going to be talking about the furlough extension and what that means for you and what you need to do to be prepared for the changes that are coming in very, very soon. Okay, so first of all, the good news is the government has extended the furlough allowance up until September this year, September 2021. And that's fantastic because furlough has been a literal lifesaver for so many people, for businesses as well as employees. Without it, I really don't know how any of us would have survived up till this point as it is anyway. Now, what are the changes that's going to be happening? The 80% allowance, the part that the government has been paying for your employees who are on furlough, is going to continue until June, okay? So until the end of June, they will continue to pay 80% of hours not worked by your employees, up to a cap of £2,500 per month per employee, okay? Now, after that, in July, their allowance is going to be reducing to 70%. And you as the employer are required to cover that extra 10% up to 80%, because your employees need to be getting a minimum of 80%. If you were voluntarily topping up to 100 and you choose to continue to do that, you will then be paying 30% to bring it back up to the full amount of wage or salary that they would be receiving. So the government's contribution is reducing in July by 10%. In August and September, the government's contribution is reducing again to 60% now. They'll only be paying 60% of salary for hours not worked for your staff. And you are required to cover the extra 20 to a minimum of 80%, okay? And again, if you want to continue contributing more, then that's for you to choose to do that. Now, it's good news. And the reason they've done it and they're staggering it in this way is to coincide with the lifting of lockdown restrictions and everybody being allowed out and being free to live your lives now back to normal, which is great. But I think many of us as business owners are very worried about what that's going to look like in actuality. We can't imagine opening our doors and having 100 customers in the day or whatever the case may be, and suddenly everything bouncing back and returning straight to normal. That's not realistic and it's not likely to happen. Therefore, you need to be very, very careful with how you manage your cash flow over the next few months. I want you to go now, take a look at your forecast, your cash flows, your budgets, and check, do I have enough cash available to pay this additional wages over the next few months? What's going to be the best combination of bringing my staff back to work, increasing my sales, bringing more money into business, and paying this extra salary as time goes on, okay? So it might be that you decide, I'm going to keep my staff on furlough for as long as possible, and that's what's going to work best for you. And if that's the case, then fine. It might be that you can bring some staff back to work on a part-time basis and then steadily increase the hours until, as time goes on and things kind of do get a bit more steady, you're able to pay more, and that might work best for you. This is why doing the forecast is going to be so important, because you need to know now what you're going to do to prepare for that eventuality. Now, remember, if staff are working hours, you need to pay. Okay, the hours they're not working, the government is covering that portion, whether it's 80, 70 or 60, and you need to cover the rest. So you need to have a plan in place that means that you're bringing in more money steadily from June, July, August and September to be able to cover the furlough reductions and your working staff's hours. Okay, so it's going to be a juggling act, and this is why cash flow forecasts and all types of forecasts are so important in your business. So if you haven't done so already, go and grab the free downloads available on the website. I'll link the website in the description here for you to go and get that and use it. And if you're not confident on it, if you're not happy with how your predictions are coming out, or you're just not sure how best to balance this, ask your bookkeeper or accountant to help you. They absolutely can do this for you. Okay, so get help, and because we want this bouncing back, we want this grand reopening to be successful. We want your business to survive. Don't let you have worked so hard to struggle and come through to this point where we're now coming out of lockdown, and then let coming out of lockdown be the thing that just makes things not work, that ruins it all. Like, come out of lockdown strong, have a plan, follow your plan, and then bounce back and everything will go back to normal God willing. So that's really it on furlough. Okay, if you do need any help, you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My contact details are everywhere around here, so you should be able to find them somewhere. And again, if anything changes with regards to furlough, I will let you guys know as soon as I know. So other than that, have a really fantastic day, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.